Damn right. So how long have you been? Hold up. All right, hold up. Our sound was off, so here's what we're gonna do. Cause I just had to turn it back on. I'm gonna just redo the intro. Cause damn, my sound was off. Yo, I've been on a roll of fucking up lately because I've just my brain's been so much all over the place and I ain't turned my input on. So I just said all of that. And it meant nothing now because now we gotta reset that port. So here's what we're gonna do. What's going on, everybody? Hey, chill. It's just a podcast. Hey, Monty here. My input is now on, so now you guys can hear me. We are here with the one and only Lexcelle. Um, we just did a whole introduction. And I just fucked it up because my input was off. But now my input's on, and now you guys can hear us. I am so sorry. I guess so. I guess so. So, in a nutshell, who are you?
Like you said, yo, I go by the artist name of Lexcelle, born and raised in the 757, went to Hampton University, go Pirates. I'm a rapper, I'm a singer, I do R&B, hip hop, pop, country, reggae, pretty much anything. That's me.
Sorry, turning up mics. Damn right. So, what really got you into first before we actually I do that? Let's take it back. Like, how old are you now? 26. You said 26. How old were you when you first got into the music? Firstly,
I started in September, October.
so you just got into it recently.
Yes.
I'll get to that question in a minute. Let's take it back. So, because there's got to be a whole lot that led up to you trying the music. Like, do you have any type of musical background? Like,
So my background mainly consists of like dance, cheerleading. I did different choirs and stuff like in elementary school and high school and middle school, like at church. But as far as actually like creating my own music, nah. I mean, little stuff in my phone, like some poems and stuff, but I really just started it in October, September. Yeah.
mm. And see, I'm gonna get to the music questions later. I'm gonna get to the music questions later. All right, so let's take it back. Let's take it back before that, right? So, where are you from?
I am from here, Hampton.
You're from Hampton, so
757,
you're born and
yes.
raised. What schools did you go to?
I went to Tab in Yorktown.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And so they have like elementary, middle, and high school.
Yeah, so I mean, for elementary, I went to Machin, it's in Hampton, and then I
Got
went
you.
to Mount Vernon, and then I went to Tab, and then
There's so,
Hampton University.
there's so many schools.
Yes.
You went to HU.
Yeah, I went to Hampton University.
Where'd
That's
you
where
go
I
to
got my
HU for?
bachelor's.
Where'd you go for?
I got my major in broadcast journalism and international studies.
Oh, so yeah, you was definitely getting into this type of business at some point, like
I
entertainment.
guess
You
it's
said
some.
broadcast. That's,
Yeah, I actually was going to be a news reporter. So that's what I was doing before all of this. I was doing journalism. I was a writer. I was at Fox 5 DC for a while.
damn.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I was
fire.
doing.
So how was that experience for you?
Oh, it was fun. It was definitely fun. I got to meet a lot of people, new experiences. I learned a lot. But then COVID hit. And so that's what made me like kind of shift my route a little bit. And I'm actually glad because I really love doing this. I feel like I have a bigger passion for what I'm doing now than what I was doing before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And how do you feel like it's shaped you into who you have become now? Like that experience of doing all of that, because you said you were up like working for the broadcasting up in DC. Like, how
Mhm.
did that shape you into who you are now? Like, did it build you? Did it hurt you? Did it help you?
Um, it definitely didn't hurt me. I
Okay,
don't think any situation that life puts you through is meant to necessarily hurt you.
good mindset.
It's meant to build you.
Good mindset.
Um, I think it did some building.
Okay.
I definitely did some building. As far as molding me into this, I don't think it really. I mean, I get to shoot my own content. I can edit my own stuff. I don't have to worry about, necessarily having to go through somebody else to get what I need as far as my content and websites and things like that. I know how to
Yeah.
do it all on my own.
Yeah.
And of course, writing, I could do it all on my own
Yeah.
because I've been trained to do it. So
Yeah.
pretty much everything in my life has built me up into being an artist without even realizing that's what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a wild transition and probably an easy one, especially because now you have the kind of just the writing. Because journalism, I'm sure, has a lot of writing. So storytelling, I guess you could say, and transitioning into the music part.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back again because we keep going so far into the music so fast.
You're good.
No, it's okay. Your childhood, like, did you move around? Like, did you? You said you were in Hampton the whole time. Like, what was your childhood like? Was it rough? Was it easy? Was it?
Um, Dang, you diving deep.
I mean, it's not that deep. If you don't want to dive too deep into it, we don't have to.
No, you're good. My childhood was good. I had everything I needed and wanted. The area I lived in was good.
Spoiled one, huh?
Yeah, I mean pretty much anything. My mom, she made sure I had it. I can't even knock her.
Yeah.
My dad, he passed when I was younger, so I kind of just had my mom growing up, and she did the damn thing.
Damn right. Seems like she has a great daughter,
Yes,
so
does.
kudos to moms, and pretty much through school, I mean, that was all a breeze. Were you like a good student? Were you a bad student? Were you a good kid, bad kid? I mean, you pretty much got everything you wanted, so.
I think I was a great kid. Now, what does the staff think? That's something else. That's different.
Yeah.
I don't let nobody talk down on me or talk to me like I'm lower than them. And being a minority in Yorktown Pocosin, was interesting at moments. So I felt like a lot of the time I had to be on defense mode because of me being Black. So a lot of the time, like, people would, even like teachers would like talk to me like I'm stupid when, first of all, I walked out with an honorary diploma.
Yeah.
So my grades are fine.
Yeah.
It's just my mouth that got me in some different rooms in the school.
Yeah. My mouth definitely got me there in high school. Like, it was my 12th grade year. I was pretty bad.
Okay.
Every other year I wasn't too bad. It was just 12th grade. I think it was just like being mad because I'm from New York. So all my other brothers graduated from the same school, but I graduated from Phoebus.
Okay.
So, like, I think I was just like mad at the time that I wasn't graduating from the school I grew up in type shit. Because I came down here in 11th grade. So,
dang, I would be a little irritated too.
Yeah, so I like resented my parents and all this other shit. I was just all mad at the time. My graduation was rough, but yeah, I got through it though. I got through it. So I guess we're here now. Like, what's life like for you? Like, are you a workaholic all the time, or you be chilling? What's life like for you?
I'm definitely a workaholic.
Mhm.
I am a mom.
100%.
Yes, I have a 3-year-old.
Okay.
He is amazing.
Okay.
I feel like I work pretty hard. I mean, basic 9 to 5, but also while I'm working my 9 to 5, I'm also writing music at the same time. It's really no breaks in between. I feel like I'm always doing something productive as far as, especially towards what my goal is every single day.
Yeah.
But definitely a workaholic. My mom installed that in me early to go get some money because nobody's just going to give it to you.
100%.
You don't go get it, you ain't going to have it. So what you want to do? Cry about it? Not
100%.
me.
100%.
Yeah,
You
so
got to go get it, man. In this day and age, the economy's all fucked up, and money is just one of those things that you really got to go get right now, man. And God knows it's probably going to get even worse as the times go on. So, yeah, you definitely got to go get it.
Especially if you want to be an artist.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
You gotta
God,
fund that shit.
That shit is expensive.
If you're not gonna learn how to engineer and produce and all that stuff, damn right. Because a thing about me is like I started engineering and producing and I didn't feel like paying for that shit. Like 100%. I didn't feel like paying for studio time, and to this day I've never paid for studio time before. So
that's nice.
It's one of those things I just never wanted to. So I just decided to learn how to do it for myself because I was like, all right, well, I can make money from this. Like, on my progression up of being an artist, I can make money from engineering, and then all of my life just turned into this shit. So I still make music, but not as much.
Well, your room definitely looks nice. Your studio is really dope.
Damn
I love
right.
all the colors
Thank
and
you.
everything. It's so organized. It smells good. Everything is cool. So
Thank you.
Cool
Yeah,
points
we put a
for
lot
me.
of work into it.
I actually, as far as studio time, since we're talking about that, I track myself sometimes, and then I just send in the stems.
That's the way to do it.
To make it easier and to make the process go faster. Because
Damn right.
I'm in artist development with Biggs, so every
Damn right.
Tuesday I'm there anyways. But
Yeah.
some days we're just doing like theory, like book work. So
And that's the way to go, especially like as an artist. It'll save you so much money on studio time, and you can take your time recording. You don't have to rush through time because you're on a time limit. Like you can just take your time with it, be in your own comfort space, and I like that. I like that process. So like you have a whole little like home setup and all that. Yeah, that's the way to go.
I like it because I can be as picky as I want to be.
Exactly.
You know, when I'm singing versus I'm rapping, singing for me it takes a lot longer as far as recording my singles because even though y'all don't hear the mistakes, I hear the mistakes.
I know what it's
so,
like.
Yeah.
I go through the same stuff when I'm recording. I hate recording. Like
really,
I love mixing, I love producing, I love making the beats and doing all that shit. I like recording other people, like singers especially, but when it comes to me, because I'm just so picky, like I just redo, and I've had to come to learn to stop doing that so much and just kind of go through it and then come back and redo shit. But like I just be too damn picky, so I hate recording.
I'm the exact same way. I'm definitely a perfectionist when it comes to making my music.
Yeah.
So I definitely get it for sure.
It's because like I don't want shit to sound bad.
Or
like I don't want a line to sound like if it doesn't sound exactly how it sounds in my head, then I just gotta keep redoing it, and it's just like I gotta keep telling myself I'm not fucking Chris Brown or whoever the fuck. So the voice that I hear in my head ain't the actual voice that's coming out, you know.
Don't tell yourself you're not Chris. I mean, you're not Chris Brown.
No, I don't want to be Chris Brown, but I'm saying like so a lot of songs that I write, for some reason Chris Brown is always the one who comes to my mind because like I feel like I could write a lot of good music for his style of music. Like I like doing like the upbeat kind of club.
So it's like your reference.
Yeah, like for some reason he's always who comes to mind when I'm doing a lot of shit. Just like his voice, like not him or his music, just his voice.
Okay.
So that's why when I tell myself like you're not gonna hear that what you hear he would do. You're gonna hear yourself in something different. I always have to go through that loop in my head. It's just I don't know why it's Chris Brown's voice, but it's just like I just feel like my style of music I could write for him, and that's why. It's just a weird thing, you know. I'm just a anyway.
No, it's not weird. Everybody has their own process and how they do things. So if it worked for you, why try and fix it?
Yeah, facts. So let's now dive into the music. Firstly, so tell me exactly what got like the moment that you were like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it, I'm gonna drop a song. Like, what made you be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it?
So rewind August. I posted a clip of me singing a Leighton Green song. I think it was like Rolling in Peace or something like that. I posted it on my story, and I didn't know that I was friends with my manager that I have now. He messaged me and was like, hey, you sound dope. Pretty much that's what he said. You sound dope. If you want to take music seriously, here's my number. Use it if you want to. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'm just having fun. But then I kept thinking about it. I was writing hooks after that. I'm like, damn, maybe I sound all right. Maybe I should do a little something with it. Yeah. So I hit him up. I was like, all right, what do I need to do? We sat down. We talked. He put me in the booth. And ever since then, I just been buckling down.
Got you. Talk to me about your first ever studio experience. What was that like for you?
Like my first time recording or somebody?
Your first ever studio experience going in at all, whether you were recording or not.
Okay. Shoot. My first ever studio experience was with another rapper that is underneath the label I'm under. Her name's Lil Nye. And so I was kind of unsure about the studio process. So I asked my manager, like, hey, can I come and shadow somebody so I can get a feel of how it goes, of what it's like, meet the engineer, all of that. He was like, yeah, come on. So I sat in and I listened to her session and I shot some clips for her, and then I had mine maybe a couple weeks later.
Solid. And so what was your first session like?
Oh, I was scared. I was scared. I was so fucking scared. Oh my God.
Were you singing or
I was in that bitch sweating. It was hot.
Were you singing or
rapping? Yeah, I was singing.
Oh yeah, you were scared as hell.
I was so scared. I was nervous. I didn't know anybody. They just found me off the internet. I was so scared.
Working with singers, it'd be the first time singers come in here. You just sound shaky as hell. Everything in the voice just sounds shaky as hell. You sound scared as hell.
Yep.
And be like, man, shake that shit off. I don't want to hear that shit. You sound great. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
I was so scared. I was like talking just like this.
Oh, hell
recording just like this.
Oh,
it was so bad. Like, I mean, they didn't think it was bad. And if they did think it was bad, they didn't tell me it was bad.
Well, they're not going to be like, hey, shorty, this is fucking terrible. We got to make you comfortable. You got to be comfortable in the studio. Like, especially working with singers, that's the biggest thing that I've learned. It's like you have to have super big patience because the first thing you have to do is make them comfortable in the environment, especially the new ones that are new to you. You have to make them mad comfortable in the environment because if they can't get into their safe spot, you know, in their safe place in their brain where they're at, they're not going to be able to get it out.
Nope. And the delivery, even if they do get it out, the delivery is not going to be that good.
Nope.
So I definitely, but Biggs did a great job with me. It took me some time, like up here.
Yeah.
I would say maybe like a couple months, honestly, for me to feel like, all right, I can just go in here and sing. Ain't a problem. I can sing in front of anybody now.
Yeah.
So it definitely took me a while.
Yeah.
But I was scared.
I can definitely understand, especially going to a new studio environment, you know, around new people, because you said you were pretty much a lone wolf in there. You know, you were brand new to everything, you know. It can definitely be intimidating as hell. You know what I mean? But what was the end result of that?
Times like this.
You feel me? Okay.
Yes.
So well, shit, since we're talking about it, you want to get into it? You want to hear it?
Let's go.
I honestly, personally feel like this I think was the first record that I checked out right after the TLC camp the other day. Once I left, I just listened to everybody's music all the singers.
Mm-hmm.
I started listening to everybody's music so I can get a feel for everybody, start sending beats over and stuff like that. Man, y'all have some talent. All of the singers that I heard definitely sounded good as hell. Yes, all y'all definitely are dope. Yes. So it was definitely a dope experience being in there. So we'll get into the first joint. Times Like This. Personally, one of my favorite ones that I've heard.
Times like this when I'm feeling lonely, no one to check up on me and no one to call me. Be writing sad songs when I'm feeling lonely. The feeling that I have can't be fixed by money. Times like this got me feeling lonely. No one to check up on me and no one to hold me. Been writing sad songs trying to find a hold me. The love that I need ain't nobody show me. There's times like this that I cry, and times like this I wanna fly, but I ain't never saying bye. Don't want my son asking why. Times like this when I'm feeling lonely. Picked up some bad habits, wanna fix a new me. Everybody around thinks that I'm crazy. Don't even take the time to get to know me. Times like this when I'm feeling lonely. No one to check up on me and no one to call me. Be writing sad songs when I'm feeling lonely. The feeling that I have can't be fixed by money. Same shit, different day. Picked up on some bad habits, trying to find a getaway. Thinking about regrets, thinking about the things I didn't say. Focus less on me, I'm trying to make sure that my kid is straight. Sometimes I get away, all up in my head. I wish I could forget all the words that he said. I wish it wasn't so much room in my bed. I wish I would've listened to my mind instead. Sometimes my heart can lead me astray. Easy to say, sometimes it ain't easy to pray. The end of the day, so please don't tell me lies. Don't sell me dreams. Don't harm my peace. Don't make me scream. I don't want it. No, 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 I don't want it. Times like this when I'm feeling lonely. No one to check up on me, no one to call me. Be writing sad songs when I'm feeling lonely. The feeling that I have can't be fixed by money. Times like this got me feeling lonely. No one to to check up on me and no one to hold me. Been writing sad songs, trying to find the hold me. The love that I need ain't nobody show me. No, no, nobody show me.
Damn right.
Damn right.
Damn right. That's a fire ass record. Feel
Thank
me
you.
though. So talk to me about this. So tell me, like, bring me back to where this record came from. What inspired this?
Your girl was depressed.
I've been through
Yeah,
it.
I
Been through
was. Mental health is real,
100%.
Mental health that's serious.
100%.
And like most musicians, I write what I feel. And that morning when I woke up, I just felt really alone. I was overstimulated from my son. I felt like I just needed help. I just needed some rest. And I just felt like I had nobody pretty much to turn to. Support system was a little low. So created times like this. Yeah.
And it's a beautiful record.
Thank
You could definitely
you.
feel the pain in that.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk about your voice. I definitely hear the emotion in your voice, especially on some of the parts of the song. You really put like that oomph into your voice.
Thank you.
How did you find that in your voice, and how did you find that actually sounded good? It's this certain just way that you put your voice out. It's like this certain kind of
like the
cadence
raspy?
it's not even the raspiness. It's the emotion that you put into the certain bars that you say. You kind of like really like push it out, but it sounds really good when you do it. I don't know how to explain it. I could show you like an example. We can go back into the song real. That's not what we're going to yet. We're gonna get to that one. So
Regrets thinking about the things I didn't say. Focus less on me, I'm trying to make sure that my kid is straight. Sometimes I get away, all up in my head. I wish I could forget all the words they said. I wish it wasn't so much room in my
your
bed.
projection of
I
how
wish
you
I
sing.
would have listened to
It's
my
like you put a lot
mind
of emotion, and
instead.
it sounds
Sometimes my
like
heart
you
can lead
feel
me
what you're
astray.
singing right
Easy
in
to
these
say.
moments.
Sometimes it ain't easy to pray the end of the
Sounds
day.
really
So
good.
please don't tell me
How
that.
did you find this in your voice?
Honestly, just by singing.
Because like I only say this because like I've heard a lot of singers, like and I've heard a lot of them they can sing, but they don't have that certain emotion that I feel like you need to really put into your vocals in order to make somebody actually feel it.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying with your vocals. I can hear the difference as far as I'm feeling what you're saying as you're saying it because of the emotion that you're putting behind it.
So I think a tip for artists: record when you feel it. Don't wait like a week, 2 weeks, and then you don't feel what you were feeling in that moment. I recorded that song when I was depressed as hell, like when I was feeling it the most. Not when I'm level-headed. My mind is clear. I'm smiling. I'm laughing. I wasn't recording it during then. I like to record if I'm feeling some type of way. I'm gonna record it right then and there. Otherwise, like we was talking about earlier, the delivery is not
going to be right.
It's not gonna be the same. So record in that moment.
I definitely understand you with that, especially making music that has like that's about a certain situation or something that's really about what you're going through.
Yes.
If you don't get it out at that moment, it's not going to come out the same.
Yes, so
I definitely
that's
have
why
found that.
I like to record when I want to cry. Record when I want to cry.
And I can that's what I mean. I can hear that. Like in the emotion in this song, I can kind of hear that like hold back of like I'm ready to just
cry. But I'm singing.
And that's
instead.
what I'm saying. Yes, it's
Yeah.
that emotion that I can feel. And that's what I really like about your voice. And that's what I'm hearing, the distinct difference that I hear in you that I hear in a lot of different singers. I hear great singers all the time. But it's that emotion that I like to hear, like that true emotion that you're just like that I feel what you're saying, you know. So I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate it. Most definitely.
So talk to me about being a mother and making music and doing everything that you're doing. What is that experience like for you?
It is hectic.
Yeah.
It is hectic. So a little bit about me. My son, I don't talk about him too much, but my son is one of a kind. He is blind. My son is blind.
Wow.
Yes, he's legally blind.
Wow.
And he is autistic.
Wow.
So it could be a lot, like as far as keeping up with my music and then also being a mom. He's still resilient. Oh, like he still climbs up and jumps off of things. Nothing holds him back. If he could get to the ceiling and jump off, he would jump off. He doesn't care. His finger is broke right now because he likes to jump off of things. But it can be a lot to juggle, but I do it. And his father is amazing with him.
Good.
You know, he gets him when he's supposed to get him.
Good.
He helps where he's supposed to help.
Good.
My mom is in the picture.
Good.
So my support system is there. So whenever I need to go to the studio, rehearsal, concert, shows, anything music related, somebody is there. Bring me the baby. I got you.
That's a blessing.
Do what you
I'm
need
so
to
happy
do.
hear that.
Yes, come get them the next day or whenever you can.
I'm very happy
And I'm
to hear
able to move however it is that I need to move because my support system is there.
Good.
And if it wasn't for my support system, I wouldn't be able to do half of the stuff that I'm
100%.
doing now.
Yeah.
But it's there, and my son is amazing.
Yeah.
And yes,
that's awesome.
I'm
you
teaching
sound
him.
like freaking Superwoman. Is what you sound like.
That's how I feel some days. I'm teaching him how to see the world without his eyes.
That's awesome.
But he loves music.
Yeah.
So one thing that we do is like I'll sing a note and then he'll sing the note. He doesn't realize I'm warming up his vocal cords or teaching him how to sing.
Ready.
Yes, but I teach him like, do, re, mi, and then have him copy me.
Yeah.
So we do that together. But yeah, most days I am Superwoman.
I gotta give it to you, man. I gotta give it to you because that sounds like a hell of a lot that you have to put on yourself. How are you able to manage all of this? What do you do to be able to just kind of wind down and just, what's your woosah?
My wind down when I have my son versus when I don't have my son are two different things.
Right.
When I don't have my son, I got a blunt in his hand and some Taylor Port in the other,
Right.
When I don't have
Right.
my son, I said that again,
right.
when I
This
don't
is
have
me
it.
time.
Exactly. Now, when I do have my son, a bath and maybe like one glass of wine, or we just watch a movie together or something relaxing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Pretty usual stuff,
Mm-hmm.
And doing all of this, like, how are you able to manage and like schedule all of this to be able to? How have you been able to do this? And is it difficult? Do you get tired? Do you like ever run out of energy? Like, because it seems like you're on go 24/7. And that's got to be really tough.
I am on go 24/7.
How are you able to do it? Are you getting enough sleep?
Oh, I get plenty of sleep.
All right,
yes,
all right.
I get enough sleep.
Good.
I mean, some nights I guess I wish I would have got maybe a couple more hours.
I feel it.
But no, my son goes to sleep at night. We going to sleep.
Damn right. Damn right.
I do have a schedule as far as like my music, like on what days I do what, on what things I don't do, like what days I don't do certain things. Like certain days are blocked out for features, certain days are blocked out for podcasts, certain days are blocked out for my artist development class or rehearsal. So everything is pretty much scheduled. If I don't have a schedule, I'm going to lose my mind.
You're very organized.
Yes, I have to have a schedule because
facts.
then everything just stresses me out. Like I like to know what I'm doing at each,
Yeah.
especially like a show day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this time I'm getting dressed. This time I'm putting my hair on. I'm getting my outfit together. All of that. Like everything is time stamped.
I see. You were right on time today. Right on the money. Right on time.
Yes.
So, and that's important though, and that's one thing that I admire as well because a lot of artists like just examples of last night being just late for everything and just not caring about time. And it's part of like that's the main thing for me building a relationship with anybody is like if we schedule a time, are you gonna be there at the time that we scheduled? Are you gonna come in super late? Like if you hit me up prior and you running late because of whatever, that's one thing.
You communicated.
Yeah, you communicated. But if you just coming in strolling in 30 minutes after we supposed to, now I'm just like, come on, my brother, what are we doing? Like, nah. And now I'm kind of a little frustrated coming into this, like, because it shows me that you don't care that much about my time. You know what I mean?
And you don't care about your image either. So why should I care?
Man, Damn. So
See,
you get it. You
I'm
get it.
building a brand. I'm
Yeah.
building a brand.
Oh yeah,
So
you definitely get it.
I don't want somebody to feel like they can't work with me because I'm not punctual about time or I'm not respectful of their
Important.
time. Like I don't want the like, oh nah, she showed up late. I'm not inviting her again.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. So no. If I'm late, I'm communicating and there is an actual specific reason why I was late and more than likely is
Damn
because I
right.
was doing something mommy related.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But no. I
Which is
show up on
understandable.
time.
Definitely understandable.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all about communication.
Mm-hmm.
Building relationships in the music business, especially artist producer, artist engineer relationships. Your first impression is super important. You know what I mean? What is it like for you? Like, what are you looking for in a first impression when meeting any other producers, artists? Like, what are your standards? I'd say.
Dang, I haven't really thought about that. Of course, being respectful. Um, energy.
Yeah.
I do not want to feel no bad energy, no uneasy energy. Even if you didn't say anything to me, like if your energy just
Got that stank face in the
yeah,
corner,
like you got something going on with you right now. I'm gonna see you later. But no, as long as you're respectful, you're open to my ideas. Um, if I tell you I need something or like I'm in the booth, hey, it's really, really hot in here. Can we do something about it? Or, just I look at certain things
Slow
like
shit.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah. And as long as you're not like too pushy, like, um, yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what about just working with artists? Like, is it pretty much the same deal? Like, do you have certain standards when doing features with people? Are you looking for certain things, or are you willing to just kind of work with anybody?
Organized. I don't like when I'm asked to do a feature and they don't send me an open. Like, if you're gonna ask me to get on a song, I expect for you to send me an open on the song so I can see where I'm at on the song, how long my verse needs to be. If you just send me the beat and tell me you're on the second verse,
What about
where I'm at.
what about like an open session type of deal? Like, just kind of going in and then you're in there and they're just like, I would like to work on the song with you in the studio.
Oh,
That's as long as that's communicated, I'm sure.
yeah, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
fine. But I'm saying like just hitting me up like, hey, I want to do a
I want
song
to
with
hop
you.
on it. Yeah.
Like, no, you need to send me an open because I'm not about to sit here and figure out the concept of the song,
Yeah.
do the hook, the verse, none of that, and then we ain't talked about no money yet.
Yeah. Hell
So nah, like an open session, that's cool. I'm definitely down. But people don't realize when you're doing features, it's also taking time away from that artist from working on their own material and what they need to put out. Like studio time ain't cheap. So if I'm taking my studio time to send you stems or whatever it is, like at least be respectful enough, to communicate with me. Those are the things I look at.
100%. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
Communication is definitely key in this game. I see it all the time. Artists come in, they're supposed to do a feature with somebody, they ain't show up or whatever the case is. And it can always be a mess. So organization is definitely key.
But I'm open to working with pretty much anybody. As long as I like the song, the beat is cool.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. That'd be my thing is I'm so not willing to work with everybody. And I only say that simply because like if I don't feel like what I'll put onto the song will match your vibe and or if I don't think I'll like what I can do for your music, I just won't do it.
Okay.
Like I'm down to feature on a song, but I want to make sure that if I feature on it that I can add to it and not take away from it because it's not my vibe. You know what I mean? Cuz I've featured on a song before where like I wasn't feeling a beat. It's like not my type of beat. It's not really in my key range or where I usually sing, my comfort zone or none of that. So it was hard for me to like accomplish the song well at all, and I didn't. Like they were satisfied, but it wasn't good at all because it was just not in my comfort range. You know what I mean? But because me, I don't like to charge for features. I only do it because I rarely feature like on anybody.
I'm the same way.
I'll do it if I like it. If I don't, if you pay for the studio time and you in here, Monty, hop on it. I mean, shit, in the studio time, yeah, why not? Whatever, But I gotta like it. I gotta like the song.
But you should charge, even though I'm saying that to you. I should say the same thing for myself.
100%.
I definitely have to work on that, like charging for my talent because it's dope.
Because I'm already charging for studio time, and like I said, I'm just so picky on what I put myself on,
Mhm.
you know, and I also like the person also matters. Like your image kind of matters too. Like I'll work with a lot of people, but at the same time, like if you got a lot going on, you know, federal charges and all this type of stuff, I try to shoo away
Oh,
from
no,
all
no,
that
no,
type
no,
of, you
no,
know what
no,
I'm
no,
saying?
no.
Like
Yeah.
we could be cool, you can come pay for studio time, whatever, we could vibe out, but doing certain business, I gotta stay away.
Nah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
facts though. I didn't even think about that. So that's another thing. Like if
That's
you
what I'm
keep getting
saying.
shot
Yeah,
at, I'm not doing a song with you. This guy, he keeps wanting me to do a song with him. And like at first I'm like, okay, cool, yeah. But then like he stopped responding for like a week and he was like, oh sorry, I just was in the hospital. I got shot at 7 times. I
type
was
shit.
like, okay. He was like, when do you want to start working on the song again? Um, I'm like, I guess
Never.
whenever. So he sends it to me again. And then the same shit happened. He went MIA again. He was like, "Oh, sorry, I got shot." I'm like, "What?
Nah,
Okay, dude,
I can't be
we
around
can't,
you.
no,
Yeah,
we cannot go to the studio. We cannot do no show together because if they aiming at you and miss and hit me, oh, baby, we gonna have a motherfucking problem up in
damn
there."
right.
So, no, if you keep getting shot at or robbed, we don't need to be
Yeah.
doing nothing together.
Stay over there with that type of
Stay
stuff.
over there.
That's what, because I'm like, I am the furthest thing from any of that. Like I'm
Facts, me
like
too.
a nerd. I like wrestling. I like music. I like this type. I'm a fucking nerd. So
Right. And even though I rap about it, it's just music.
like,
I'm not a fighter. I'm not none of that shit. Like I don't even be in the club. Like I'm real chill. I'm real mellow. I was raised in Yorktown, Pocosin. Like
my
I'm not
happy
out
ass be in
here
the studio.
with no blicky or nothing.
That I think that'd be my thing. Is like it's so hard to write about a lot of stuff because I don't be out doing shit. I be sitting my happy ass right here every day, all day, like 12 hours a day, just not doing a damn thing besides
Just
making
happy.
music, just fucking playing the game every once in a while. I'll be doing whatever the fuck I be doing in here. And I don't go out. Like that'd be my biggest thing. So they'd be like, why don't you write about anything else besides like if I'm going through a breakup or something? Like I just went through a breakup not too long ago. I wrote a song about it type shit.
Mhm.
That's the only time I can write music. It's like the only fucking
When
time.
you feeling something.
When I'm feeling, when I'm going through some dumb shit like that I put myself through. You know what I mean? Like, so
you can't do that though. You gotta make sure you're getting at it every day. If that's what you really want, you need to do it.
Facts.
A bakery don't just make bread when they feel like it. They
You're
have
right.
to make bread every day. Otherwise, the shop gonna close down.
100%, 100%, 100%.
So what you gonna do?
Well, I'm not trying to be a artist superstar or nothing
Okay,
like that.
okay.
I definitely love the behind the scenes stuff. Like I just got my first TV placement last year on AEW Wrestling on TNT and TBS.
Ooh.
I loved that feeling. I
Okay.
love watching my stuff on television. Like
Right.
watching TV and then it's live TV and then you just see your shit come on. That's what I love to see. My own vocals on it, I don't give a fuck.
You don't really care.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I know it was my beat. I know I mix and mastered that motherfucker. I know it's on TV now. You know, I love working with other artists who are really serious about the shit. Like, I really would love to surround myself with just super serious artists, and we all just start creating some serious shit. But it's hard to find real serious people all the time. Like people who are really super dedicated to it. You know what I mean? That leads me to my next question: is in your experience, have you gone through a lot of people? Like people who have you gone through that experience of like you were trying to work with people, but they really weren't serious, and they just kind of wasted your time, or have you had a better experience, like a blessed, like a no, I've been around solid people. 'Cause I've heard a mixture of both.
Honestly, I haven't worked with any artist that wasted my time. My experience has been pretty good. Maybe a couple bumps, but overall, the artists, pretty much every artist, not even pretty much, all the artists that I've worked with have been serious, and they're all dope.
Yeah, I see the people you put yourself around,
Yeah,
and they're fucking serious people. You feel me? Like they all take that shit very, very seriously.
and they're all pretty much established in doing. I wouldn't say better than me, but they have more.
They have a foundation.
They have a foundation.
You're still new.
And I'm still new. And so I feel like if I don't surround myself with people that are doing better than me, or at least at a level where I want to be, then I won't progress.
That's where I want us to. That's where I want our minds to be. Not better than me.
Right.
Because better than me is not it.
Right.
If you're in those positions to be around those people, you're just there. They may be at a higher level, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're better than you. That just means that you're now climbing to get to that level to be where they're at. Because if you're around these people, ain't none of them better than you. That means that they see something in you, just like you see something in them, and that puts y'all at the same value. You know what I mean? And now it's just about what can I do to what can I bring to the table now? what can I do to help? What can I do to improve this? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And again, you're around some solid people. So
Right. It's like the way I see it is surrounding yourself with millionaires. And I'm not just talking about money,
mindsets.
Right. That's what I like to do.
100%. I think that's been my fault because I haven't been around that enough. Like I talk to people like that, but I don't put myself around them enough to like keep that motivation. Like, because it's good to when you're around them for a day or two, you do some interactions here and there. The motivation only can stay but so much. It's when you're around it 24/7, all the time. That's when that motivation stays strong. You know what I mean? So what motivates you? I mean, aside of course from your son or son, right?
Mm.
What motivates you to continuously keep going with your music every day?
Honestly, it feeds my mental. I'm not looking for money necessarily. It just makes me happy. It keeps me level headed. I guess my motivation is happiness, pretty much. Because when I first started music, times like this, I was really depressed. And as I kept going, I was able to make more high vibrational music.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what keeps me going with music. Like it makes me feel good. And if I feel good, I'm able to do good. And everybody around me, including myself, is able to get the best version of me. And so that's what's most important. And so that's why I keep going. If I feel like if I stop doing music, I'm not really doing nothing. I'm not fulfilling my purpose and I'm just wasting my talent. So
100%.
my happiness is what keeps me going.
100%. I love that answer.
Thank
I love
you.
that answer. I definitely can feel that as well as myself. Without this stuff, I don't know what I'd be.
Thanks.
I feel like at this point in my life, my music identifies who I am. Like without this, I don't even know what else to talk about. I barely watch sports. I only paying attention to NBA right now because I'm a Knicks fan. But we're about to be out this motherfucker, so I ain't gonna be paying attention after that.
I don't really watch TV either.
Yeah,
like I just listen to beats.
I watch a lot of wrestling stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like super into wrestling, especially once I did the AEW stuff. Like I'm just like super heavily invested. But like aside from that, I'm just always working on, like I said, videos, beats. I'm just so out of touch with so much shit that be going on. I'll try to keep in touch with stuff that I hear about, but I don't be caring enough. I'm just so invested in my own shit, what I got going on here, especially as of lately. It's keeping the motivation going of, keep building yourself and keep building yourself, So what are your goals for the rest of the year?
Goals for the rest of the year, more shows. More fans, more of a catalog, finding my voice. Because right now I'm creating all these different sounds. Yeah. All the songs are pretty much different. Yeah. So just finding myself as an artist is my goal for this year.
Okay. And I respect that. That's a solid goal as well. What do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy singing more or do you enjoy rapping more?
Damn. Honestly, they're pretty even Steven. I have more fun recording my rap songs more than my R&B songs.
Singing's stressful.
Yeah.
Can be.
It can be stressful because it's so nitpicky. And not to say that rapping isn't, because it is.
It's just not as. It's not as.
I can go in the booth and do 1 or 2 takes for a rap song. Now for singing, I'm breaking it down. I'm going in and fixing specific words.
Exactly.
Like
it's tedious as hell. It's all that little tedious shit in your little.
So
I got a little wobble right here. I gotta go fix that.
Like the mixing process is longer. Everything is longer when 100%. It comes to singing, and so that's why I love it. I give it out to Devicia and her new project that she just dropped. Because first of all, it's fucking fire, and she really took her time. Yes, she be working. But I think rapping is more fun for me. Yeah, and plus, because I'm a dancer too, so like R&B, like I could dance a little bit to it, but I can't turn up to it. I can't turn up to it.
Okay, so, fair enough. Well, let's get into another song, huh?
Okay.
What would you like to hear?
We talking about rapping, so you might as well play Clubhouse.
That's kind of what I figured we were going to. So that's all right with me. All right, so let's check it out.
Hey, James, you going on? Bitch move, stepping like I'm 6'2". She for the streets, still bitch use. Can't fuck with us, my clique rude. I'm a big dog, you a shit too. Gon' do what to bitch who? I don't give a fuck if you lit, boo. I'll go get it like the rent do. Weak ass bitches talking crazy, hoes worthless. Shitting on you hoes, yeah, I do this shit on purpose. Fuck your baby daddy, wanna see if he worth it. Street hood nickel, putting bruises on my circuit. All this cream, I made some coffee with my coochie. Ain't no faking with it. He shoot the club up, nigga tryna put that baby in me. Bitches got no motion, so they make mines they favorite business. Teach a bitch a lesson, but you broke hoes won't pay attention. Where the niggas with the cash at? Where that bag at? Don't throw that money, cause his ass fat. Here go my cash at. Police bitches, where your badge at? Turn this to Baghdad. Every bitch that's looking bad. That's who I'm mad at. Keep it G, I only want a nickel. If he from the streets, to keep it P. If you a dusty nigga, you can't fuck with me. Bad bitches fuck with bad bitches, they gon' come with me. You went outside, shit, your ex ain't bad, bitch. I'm about to leave, I'm with my team. In the motherfucking clubhouse.
I ain't gonna lie, I can definitely hear that shit in the club. Motherfucker in the alley. Motherfuckers getting jiggy to that motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie. So where did that record come from? Because that was a totally different record than what we just heard earlier.
I know.
Totally different.
Honestly, you know, I got a ratchet side, I got a chill side, I got the low side, and then I got the turn up side. It depends on which Lex you getting that day.
Okay.
So honestly, I was just clicking through beats. I'm like, damn, this the most ratchet beat I done ever heard in my life. Hold on now. Let's go ahead and lease that bitch.
Damn.
And so I just wrote to it. Yeah. It's literally, I'm like, damn, this beat is ratchet as hell. But
so that's pretty much how you were feeling that day. You were just like, I'm trying to make this motherfucker shake.
Yes, exactly. Not even try. I did. And so here we are with Clubhouse.
I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, the shit's solid. And the production's solid too. Where do you record typically?
Elevated.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me about that spot. With Biggs.
Yes.
See, I hear a lot about Biggs. I don't think I feel like I've ran into him at an event before, but I don't think we've ever actually like formally met each other before.
He is amazing. He's
heard a
like
lot, yeah.
my mentor. Like he is my sensei.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Biggs, man. I definitely would like to meet him one day.
He is dope. He would be dope, and like he's one thing I really like about Biggs. He cares about what's the word? He cares about it's not the word I want to use, but he cares about the younger crowd. Like he wants to see everybody win. He wants to see us all grow. Like he looks at all of us as almost like students. Almost. Yes.
True veteran in
and
this
he
joint.
cares about like us. Like he really does. He opens his doors to us if you ever like want to intern or anything. Like he's come on. Like
solid people, man.
Yes. He's dope.
Yeah, man. I got a lot of notes I got to take from some of these older people I've met, man. Some of these older engineers who are just solid as fuck, like T-Rific, you know, Cheeks, you know, just hearing a lot about Biggs. Because these engineers that I've met are just a whole lot different than me as far as how their minds go and where their creatives are and like how they feel and think about music. And it just makes me feel like shit sometimes because I'd be like, I'm so fucking hard on shit. And I'd be so strict about everything and just like, I ain't trying to work with shit, ain't trying to work with shit, ain't trying to work with shit. And that's a terrible way to go. Terrible way to go. And I've been learning that for the last couple of years now. And I've definitely like made adjustments for myself. But I love seeing the veteran engineers in action and seeing how they work and hearing the stories about some of these guys because they're inspirations to me, man. Like real inspirations to see like, dang, all right, they care. Like the engineers aren't just out here, like the real solid ones aren't just out here to just make their money and go. The real solid ones are out here making projects, helping people grow, you know. And that's where I was when I first started doing this shit. And then somewhere I lost it. Somewhere I just lost my caring because I feel like I just went through all this bullshit with artists and all this stuff. But I feel like I've been getting it back though. You know, I actually care. I'm starting to care again. You know, being
That's
around more
good.
people like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how important is it for you to have your relationship with your engineers and your producers and
It's definitely important. I mean, it makes you feel comfortable. I mean, when I first met Biggs, of course I was scared. Nothing he did,
yeah,
but just me. Like I was super introverted.
Yeah.
Like I've just been in the house working. Like
Yeah.
I've kind of
Studio
I've been
anxiety.
closed off to the world pretty
Yeah.
much. And so it's definitely important to have a good relationship with your engineer, your producer, all of that, because that's how I feel like it makes your songs sound better too.
Yeah.
Like they put in more work, the more they get to know you, the more they care, all of that. Like it gets put into your songs.
Yeah, 100%.
And he's honestly like my first big inspiration. Like before, I mean, like, yeah, I could say maybe like, okay, yeah, Beyonce inspired me or somebody, but actually someone that I really know, he's the first person that's been an inspiration for me.
All right, and that's solid. I'm happy that you've had a really solid experience, like in your first less than a year of making music. You've been
Yeah.
able to surround yourself around some really solid people who've gotten you on a really good start and a
Mhm.
really good path that also has your music sounding A1 top notch,
Yeah.
top tier. Like
They really care.
um,
My team is dope.
because the Clubhouse record, I don't typically listen to that type of music because I'm just more into the singy stuff, like the first record that we listened to, Times Like This.
Mm.
But I can hear that 100% banging off in the club on the radio. Like, even though I don't listen to that type of stuff, I definitely hear hit records when I hear hit records, and I definitely think that has potential to be
I
a
appreciate
club
it.
bopping hit record for real. And
I definitely appreciate
what do you enjoy? Like, I know I asked you what do you enjoy making more, but what do you enjoy pushing more? Like when you're performing your music, do you enjoy letting the vocals out, or would you prefer to do your turn up ratchet music when you perform?
Turn up ratchet music.
I already knew that was coming
Because I
already
love
knew.
my dancers too. You know, there's 6 of us.
I
have
mean,
6
they can dance
dancers.
to the R&B.
Not the way that they could dance to Clubhouse and my other reggae stuff. So I love the turn up music. I mean, like, of course it depends on the crowd and where I'm at. So like if I'm at like a bar, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna want to sing. I'm gonna do times like this. I'm gonna do long nights. I'm gonna do some R&B stuff. Now, if I'm at Scandals, like on the 31st at 8
Yeah,
o'clock
yeah,
for
I
my
know.
show, if
Mhm.
y'all want to come see it, tickets are $10.
That's how you do it. Go ahead,
If
shout
I'm
that out one more time. Go
for the
ahead.
Monopoly concert series,
It
if
is?
I'm
What's the
yes,
day?
Monopoly concert
No, what's the
series.
day?
Oh, May 31st.
There it
It's
is.
this Saturday at 8 o'clock, Scandals, Virginia Beach. Tickets are $10. So if I'm
Let 'em
somewhere
know.
like that, I want to turn up. I want to
Let 'em
throw
know.
ass and catch some cash. So,
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
exactly.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess it definitely depends on the environment, type of vibe.
I
You're
want to
going for.
be able to fit in wherever I go, pretty much. Like a block party, I can do this song, or the club, I can do this. The bar
Mhm.
can do that. Somebody's
Mhm.
birthday, I don't know. I want to be able to
Hey.
fit in wherever and have music for every place that I could be in.
Facts.
Because Clubhouse may not be good for one open mic, but it may be good for the other.
Yeah, it all depends on the event. 100%. 100%. And that's good to have a big catalog of versatile music, all different types of stuff.
Exactly.
You can play for all different types of events, all different types of situations. You can either be ratchet in the club or you can be up there in the White House. You feel me?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's how it's got to be, 100%.
Mhm.
So what are your goals, like your ultimate goals with your music? Like where do you want it to go?
Ultimate goal for music.
Like you trying to be the next Beyonce type of thing, or are you just trying to?
Beyonce is one of a kind.
Well, as far as like, do you want to be super, super, super successful,
Oh yeah,
or
of
do you
course.
want to be like?
I definitely want to be super successful. But like I said earlier, happiness is what's most important for me. Like, I mean, if that happens, cool. And of course, that's what I'm trying to aim for. But up here is what's most important for
100%.
me. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, your mental health is definitely important. And I know in the last, coming to like maybe 10 years, mental health has definitely been a big thing. But it's definitely like an important factor of everything that we're doing. because you said at the beginning you were very depressed.
Mm.
So I'm sure there's been times where you just didn't have the energy to do anything. Like you had to force yourself to get up and go. You had to force yourself to do this and that, and then you did it with probably not the best attitude because you didn't really want to do it. You didn't have the energy. This is just me talking from my own experiences.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I try to not let people see that though. Like,
Yeah.
even if I was so tired that day, like
Yeah.
you will not know because I don't want my energy. Energy is contagious,
100%.
and I wouldn't want my bad energy to rub off on somebody else. So that's what another thing about being an artist is like getting into character. Like you're your first name from 9 to 5, and then once the sun go down,
Yep.
you're your artist name,
Yep.
and so you gotta leave all of that personal stuff behind and
Damn
just
right.
if you're not gonna put it in a song, it shouldn't be seen.
Yeah.
That's the way at least I see things.
I see it the same way. There's Cam and then there's A Monty.
Right.
Cam
it's like
is
going
just
to work.
who I am outside of here, yeah, and A Monty is a whole different person. A Monty is who I am right now, professional, all about the business, all about getting the work done. Cam, I just be chilling for the most part. I'm a lover boy for the real, you know. I just be
Me
fucking,
too. I'm
I
a
just
lover
be,
girl.
you know what I'm saying? I just be chilling to myself for real. For I don't talk to many people. I just be on my own, you know. A Monty though, like, I'll talk to anybody. Like, it's just a whole weird switch. Like, you gotta kind of turn on. Like, going to Flagship, I went by myself, which I usually try to go with somebody. But
oh no, I always go to everything by myself.
yeah, see, I always at least try to go with one of my partners or something. And if I can't, then I'll just go by myself. But like, I just have anxiety going out because, like I said, I'm always cooped up in here. So going out, I'm always just like, ah. But once I got in there, you know, you get the vibe, you feel it, and then it gets easier as it goes, you know. But it's just like one of those like, I just get so anxious sometimes, you know. But I know the place and I know pretty much most of the people, so it makes it a lot easier. And it's just a part of the music. Like for me, it helps me with my music though, because like I said, like that experience of my anxiety, it builds me even stronger because I got to build past all of that, you know. So going out, I just be like, but once I turn on the switch, now it's.
My issue is my social battery dies.
No.
Like I'll go in, I'm like, hey everybody, yeah, so good to see you, yeah, what's up? But then by maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours in, you're gonna see me like, you like, you good, Lex? Like, yeah. But you can literally like watch my social battery like be charged at 100 and it goes shoo.
Yep.
But not to say I'll act nasty or mean, but you could just see it in my face, like, all right,
time to go.
Yep.
That's how I be too. Give me like 2 hours at an event, I'm ready to go.
Because meeting a lot of people, so many different energies, just like it's everywhere. So yeah, my social battery definitely sometimes goes down.
Yeah.
When there's so many people.
Yeah, I'm at a 2 hour max.
But everybody there was dope.
100%. Yeah, man. Shout out to the TLC camps, to the Link Creative, man. Their camps are always fire. They're always dope. I always enjoy going to them. It seems like the reason why I enjoy going to them the most is because the people that they have at those things are always just so cool. Like everybody just seems so cool and easy to talk to. Yes. Like you don't really run into like super egotistical people or anybody who seems like they got to stick up their ass. Everybody seems pretty cool, you know? Yeah. And so that's what I really enjoy about those events. I feel really comfortable going in there, talking to people and introducing myself to people because I don't feel like I'm going to get judged. Like a fucking rude rejection. Like, cause that'd be my thing is I don't like, if I'm going to get rejected from a conversation, that's one thing. But to get rudely rejected, now I feel a type of way. You ever just tried to strike a conversation with somebody and they're just like just rudely brushed you off? It might be different for females than it is for males, but it's definitely happened to me before. I've tried to spark a conversation at an event with like these group of artists or whatever, and they just kind of just like looked at me weird, and I was just like,
oh nah, I haven't.
Never mind. Peace out. That. Yeah. It's some of these events that you go to. It's just the crowd. It's the crowd of people. Like certain artists, I've met all different types. Some of them, they think they the bee's knees, but some of them are just super easy to chill with and talk to. You know,
you can't be too big headed as an artist. Like big headed to the point where you doing that to another artist or engineer. You can't do that. Like you never.
But their song got 1,000 streams on YouTube. They're famous.
Oh wow, that's a big number. Oh my god.
I got 200 streams on Spotify.
Yeah, nah.
My shit popping.
You can never be too. I've definitely seen some big-headed artists. I'm like, all right, you need to calm down a little bit. But I feel like with me, I could be too humble. Like, I just be too. I'd be
There's
really
nothing wrong with it.
relaxed.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just always like I feel like the super like there's just kind of like a wall though that you kind of got to build because like the super chill laid back people can easily be like I don't want to say taken advantage of, but looked over maybe or
Yeah,
you know
that's my issue. I'd be too relaxed. I'd be too chill. Like
yeah, sometimes you got to be a little I don't know, arrogant, a little cocky, a little
I
confident.
don't know how to do that. I'm working on it, I guess. But
look, by knowing shit, my shit rock. My shit rock.
I mean, yeah,
That's
of course,
it.
I know my music slap most definitely, but some artists would be like real
Yeah,
big headed, and then you
yeah.
go to their page and it's like, dude, like
250 followers. You got 20 likes on your shit and 2 comments
yes,
from your homeboys.
like what's going on?
Chill out, busted. Chill out, B. What we doing here, son? What we doing? You feel me? Nah, I definitely understand, man. I'm very happy to hear that your experience has been like wonderful, and your
Yeah.
music definitely shows that you've had great
Thank you.
experiences because your music's been fire.
I appreciate
Do
it.
we got
most
time for one more
definitely.
song?
Yeah.
Let's rock it out, and then
We'll
after this,
move
we'll
on
do our
next.
closing statements here,
Okay.
and then we're going to listen to is. Do you want to listen to Long Nights? Or you want to do another one? What else you got?
Long nights.
Long Nights. Let's
Yeah.
rock it. Oh, I should probably turn the sound on.
When the lights are low, don't nobody else knows what we do. You gon' take it slow. If you stroke, I see that it grows. When the lights are low, don't nobody else knows what we do. You gon' take it slow. If you stroke, I see that it grows. Been wanting love on you lately, yeah. Let's go ahead and make a baby. Lay me down and come taste me. I know you love me, but fuck me like you hate me. I got a thing for you, you know the things to do. The way you know my body, become a freak for you. Keep on doing what you doing, make it cream for you. Keep on doing what you doing, I'ma scream for you. I can see nobody else but you. Don't nobody else fuck me like you do. I don't even know how to go without you, cause you love on me like you're supposed to do, babe. When the lights are low, don't nobody else knows what we do. You gon' take it slow. If you stroke, I see that it grows. When the lights are low, don't nobody else knows what we do. You gon' take it slow. If you stroke, I see that it grows. Baby, slow it down and just speed it up. I need one more round before I've had enough. Almost there, keep going, all my rivers flowing. All of you and me, all of you and deep. It's just you and me, and now you see I want your body more than you want me. I want your body more than you want me. When the lights are low, don't nobody else knows what we do. You gon' take it slow. If you stroke, I see that it grows. When the lights are low, don't nobody else knows what we do. You gon' take it slow. If you stroke, I see that it grows.
We definitely know how you were feeling that day.
Listen.
We definitely know how you was feeling.
Oh, and I don't know how much time we have, but I still
Oh,
want
we
to
got-
tell you that backstory about my verse
We
with
got
the
hella time.
VCs.
We still got
Remember,
time.
I was talking to you about that on the couch.
Talk to me.
Go ahead. Can you play it for them real quick, though?
The VC joint?
Yeah, my verse. So that way they know what I'm talking about. It's a real ass story. These niggas
It's
be
out, right?
lying. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's out. It's dropped. Yeah.
Excuse the awkward
Let me
silence
see
for
a
a moment.
mic. There we go.
This one, right?
Yup. You can go to like the halfway mark.
Kiss on me, touch on me everywhere. Come and fuck on me.
another fire.
Come and fuck on me. Come and fuck
You can catch the VC and Mac on No Limit podcast. He just dropped the episode.
Dope dick and I'm thinking it got some drugs on it. I'm raw, but you can't come up in me raw, but put a glove on it. Be on nigga talking about we fuck, boy, you just rubbed on it. You can keep your hood goofy, don't want your kisses either. Talking like he killing coochie, little boy caught a misdemeanor. Keep that Mr. Nice Guy from round, I like my niggas meaner. Ballin' on these niggas, you might see my face on Gil's Arena. He gon' say he love me just to get up in my pants. I'ma empty out his pockets, ain't no humping, that's the plan. Your nigga in my DM saying he my biggest fan. I'ma wrap him around my finger and I'ma make him send me bands. He gon' work for me, bitch. You can't do it how I do it, cause it work for me, bitch. When I call, he gon' pick up and it's an emergency. I could've cracked and gave him back, bitch. I showed you courtesy. You jealous hoes, man, go get a bag. Ain't no hurting me. Come and fuck on me.
Yeah, y'all definitely have a record.
That shit is real. At the beginning.
Oh yes, I definitely 100% remember what you were talking about. Yeah.
Yes, a nigga. What did I say? I don't want your love, homie. Go put that thug on you, slinging dope dick.
He didn't even actually do it.
I'm Robert. You can come up and go put a glove on it. Pee on nigga. Talking about we fuck, boy. You just rubbed on it. We did not listen.
Hey man,
have y'all ever had a guy or a female? Cause I'm not trying to be sexist, but have y'all ever had somebody lie and said that y'all had sex and it didn't happen? Like it's new information to you that you had sex with somebody. That shit happened. Like I got a message on Instagram. It was a long ass message from this girl in my requests. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, girl, I did not fuck this man. And he was going around telling people that we had sex. And first of all, he ain't see none of this.
And that's rough. That's definitely rough.
See it?
And I'm saying just from a guy's experience, I've definitely met dudes who lie about that shit.
What
Me, I always thought that was corny because like I hang out around a lot of females, like a bunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't be fucking on none of them.
Mm-hmm.
But like everybody around me thinks I'm fucking on all of them. I'm fucking on none of them, right? I could easily just be like, yeah, bro, I'd be fucking her. Why would I do that? That's so stupid. Because then again, if the information gets back to that girl, and if it's somebody I'm cool with, then it's just gonna have a whole awkward relationship situation here. Like, what are we talking about? What are we doing?
I didn't even confront him about it.
That shit weird.
Like, I'm just like, that makes no sense. Like, you're going around you're telling artists at that me and you had sex, and that never happened. That never
was
happened.
Like, yeah, I got her on a song, all right.
Heck no. I haven't done anything with any artist. First of all, because the community is so damn small. No, I feel like
it is.
Exactly. So I haven't done a fuck ass thing with none of these artists out here. None of that. If it's music, and that's that. We not spinning nothing else. So that shit really happened. Like that made me so upset too, because I'm like, why would you do that? What sense does that make?
Yeah,
she called me and everything.
That doesn't make sense to me. Simply because again, if you get caught in the lie, then you look so stupid. Like, and that to me, and again, it's just like, what cool points are we getting?
Not
like,
because
that's the one thing. I don't know. Maybe it's because I just grew up a little bit, but like, getting cool points just for fucking somebody is just stupid to me now. Now it's just kind of like a childish thing. Like when I was younger, it'd be like, oh, cool, but now it's just like. You want a sticker? You want a fucking round of applause? Do you want a pat on the back? Like, congratulations.
Guys,
why do we all need to
though.
know your business?
That's not my first time. Men lie about who they have sex with. And it's like, it makes no sense. You made something stupid.
That's a strange thing. Well, yes. At least you got a good record out of it. You know?
Yeah, I did.
You know?
I definitely did.
So wait, so how did that correlate with the whole other last record that we just listened to? Because you said that they correlated somehow. Because you were like...
Which one are you talking about?
The Long Nights. Yeah.
Oh, those are two separate times.
That's what I was like. I thought you were saying they somehow correlated together, and that's why we had showed. So back to the Long Nights. Where'd that come from? Because they seem like long nights, all right.
Listen, this was like last summer that I think I wrote that in like September, October.
Mm-hmm.
And dude I was seeing at the time, he did what he was supposed to do. Long story short, and I woke up the next morning, I was like, damn, I need to write about that.
Fair enough.
And then I sent him the song.
Fair enough. I bet bro was like, good song. Good song.
He did what he was supposed to do,
Good
and I
song.
had something to say about it, was something to sing about it.
Hey, good job, brother. That's how you do it, man. You gave us something to sing about, son.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Nah, that's solid. That's solid. That's definitely
Thank you.
solid. So yeah, we're here at the end of the show. So, what is a positive message that you would give out to any new artists? Any type of advice you would give out to new artists?
Don't compare your path to another artist's path. The path you're supposed to be on is the path you are on. If it's confusing, it's not for you.
Mm.
Just because so and so has this many followers, doing this, doing that, that doesn't mean that you're a failure.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, and don't look at somebody else's journey, because it'll come.
Damn right. 100%. And tell everybody where to find you.
Oh, Lexcelle. Lexcelle. Y'all can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, pretty much anywhere. So.
And then finally, what are you working on?
What am I working on?
Yeah. Like, you're one of those. I'm so tired. I don't want to say nothing about it yet.
My page been quiet for a reason.
Whatever. I don't want to talk too much about it.
Listen.
Oh,
when it's out, I got you. I got you.
Nah, that's fine. I got you. All right, so she'll leave us on a cliffhanger. Well, I appreciate you coming and taking your time to come and talk to me today. I really enjoyed this. This was an awesome conversation.
Thank you.
And I hope we can have you back soon.
Most definitely.
Damn right. Well, everybody, this is A Chill. It's just a podcast. Till next week. Hey,